We're here with Roni Einav, the co-author, actually, of Nordau to NASDAQ.
Hi.
Hi, Roni. We have all heard of the book Startup Nation, which writes about the incredible success Israel has achieved in the high-tech world.
Correct.
What is the difference between your story and theirs?
Actually, my story, Nordau to NASDAQ, is the actual story about dreams that came through after 15 years of running, climbing, suffering, and succeeding. And there are a lot of lessons to youngsters and to anybody who is interested in entrepreneurship. And it's a true story. On the other hand, their book, Startup Nation, is a very interesting book to read. They are very pro-Israel. They like the culture of the entrepreneurs in Israel. But it's a journalistic collection of stories that are reflecting the atmosphere and not very deep. Better Place, for example, they are devoting a lot of pages to Better Place. It's a story about a dreamer that use other people's money to accomplish his dreams. People can use the same amount of money to build 50 different startups. Fraud Science, for example, was created in this space here, and they have a nice story of the buyers. They have nothing to tell about what happened to the founders of the company, what was their journey. So there is a big difference between the book.
So what do you think motivates so many young Israelis to be so creative and successful?
Motivation is the blood of the people, but during the last 15 years, some accomplishments of software pioneers like myself gave them the feeling that it can be accomplished in the global scene. So there are some good examples for them to follow, and although the probability of success may be 5 or 10 or 15%, everybody believes in himself or in his team, and that's the story.
So is it true that many of the gifted software writers came from the Israeli army?
It's true, because in the way between the mother and father to their business, they had a stop. They were selected in the army. They were tested and succeeded. This is the best 1 promille of the talents of Israel, and the army know how to evaluate and select them. And they gain on top of their talents and motivation the experience. So the army does not invent the talent, it just gives them the experience and the vision, and that's the reason.
Now, concerning Nordau to NASDAQ, why did you write this book, and what is your goal?
Actually, I have a couple of goals. The funny one, it can be described as I would like that the son of my grandson would get a check, a big one, and he would be curious to know what is the source of the wealth. On top of it, I wanted to memorize the team, the efforts, and the companies that we established, to memorize the software pioneers in Israel and abroad. Everything that is very understandable today wasn't so only 30 years ago or 20 years ago. And the journey of these years is well described in my book.
Thank you very much, Roni Einav, co-author of Nordau to NASDAQ.
You're welcome.